Hey everyone, Stacks here, and going through my comic haul for 17 July 2019. Guys, I got some good books this week. I'm pretty excited, and I did some catch up buying. I'll explain that in a minute, but just getting some issues that and some series that I'm trying to get on a little bit late. So I'll dive right into it. Spider-Man Life Story 5, the 2000s. I gotta say, I really have enjoyed the Life Story series. It's been one of the best Spider-Man series that's been out there in a long time. I'm enjoying Nick Spencer's run, but as far as a, a short series, just the amount of depth, the amount of emotion that is going into this from Chip Zdarsky, it's very impressive. It's very well written. I really enjoyed Life Story number 5. It isn't what I thought I was going to get. I was hoping they were going to focus more on 9/11 and the events surrounding it, but they did tie it in slightly. It mostly focused on the Mutant Registration Act, or the Superhuman Registration Act, and some of the fallout from it. It was a really good book. Also, I really enjoyed it. I won't spoil it for you. Go pick it up. It's definitely a must read. If you're not following this, man, get ready to fork over some money and pick up the trade when it hits. Yeah, actually picked up 2 just because I did. I don't know. Next one, Silver Surfer Black. Donny Cates doing his Marvel Cosmic thing once again, involving Null, the symbiote god, and Silver Surfer. They, at the end of Silver Surfer Black number 1, if you haven't seen my video on that, go check it out. The end of it, Silver Surfer is left eye to eye with Null, and it's on. And the battle begins, and it is a throwdown. I really enjoyed the book. Highly recommend it. Right now, I don't think Donny Cates is writing anything from Marvel that I wouldn't recommend. So go pick this up, and yeah, it's I'm interested to see where he's going with this. So, and next is Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History number 5. I missed this the week I wasn't able to make it to the comic shop to pick up my books. I didn't have it on my pull list. I've been picking it up issue by issue for some dumb reason, and I missed the initial cover of Cosmic Ghost Rider holding the Captain America shield, raising Mjolnir and all that. So I'm kind of bummed out about that, but picked it up. It's a fun read. It's him he's been sent back in time to back when he could have killed baby Thanos, and he's been living his life through Marvel history and making slight changes here or there. And Awatu he's about to make a change that is a touch point for all of history, and Awatu, the Watcher, is now getting involved. So it's a really good book. Highly recommend it. I laugh at everyone has got kind of focused. This one was kind of poking fun at the Avengers, which was fine. It was good. Some stuff a little bit different. I'm usually the Marvel guy of the bunch, but picking up Transformers Ghostbusters. So my household has become Ghostbuster Central because my kids, my son, we let him start watching the Ghostbusters cartoon series from back in the 80s. And he absolutely loves it. And just before I came up here to do this video, my little daughter was jumping around the living room doing fighting off ghosts to save Winnie the Pooh. So it's Ghostbusters is big in my house right now. And then on top of that, my son got a couple of Transformers from one of his cousins, and he's been transforming them back and forth and playing with those for a few days now. So he's fired up about both these things. So great opportunity for me to pick these up and see how they are. The first one was pretty good. Not a lot of it's Transformers Ghostbusters. My expectations are not extremely high, but I enjoyed it. I'm interested to see where they're going with it. I'll check it out for a couple more issues. For why not, right? So that's that. Going back in time a little bit, I did pick me up a back issue today. The Amazing Spider-Man 168, the second appearance of Will the Wisp. I know you guys are really, really fired up about that. But it's, I think it's going to be something I do a little bit more often now. I just kind of pick me up a back issue of Amazing Spider-Man. It's up in the 800s now. And just filling in some of those very, very large gaps I have in my collection. Most of my Amazing Spider-Man I have is between the 300 and 400s, and then I dip down into the 200 range. Not quite as much, but I want to start kind of piecing together that McFarlane time frame, and just kind of opportunity shopping on these other ones, and just filling in some of the big gaps. I'm never going to have all of them. It's just one of those fun things to do. Go out and look for them. So I'm talking to people about that know exactly what I'm talking about. So Facsimile edition of Giant Size X-Men #1. I couldn't leave this on the shelf. It's one of those ones where you got to pick it up. So that was cool. Looking forward to just flipping through that. And for everyone over at Comic Aficionados, guys, picking up a DC book this week. Freedom Fighters #1. I actually was going to pick up 1 through, 4 that's out now? I was going to pick up everything they had and read the whole series. However, my shop didn't have it. They only had #1 still on the shelves. I asked about it. They didn't have them in. So I'm going to have to do some driving around, see if I can't piece together the series and go from there, guys. So you guys are converting me over to some DC books, and basically it's because of Robert Venditti. The guy on Hawkman right now is killing it. The first 12 issues, I would probably pick up the trade on those because it was such a good storyline. Not being a DC guy to pick up Hawkman and be blown away was really cool. So kudos to Wes and Ash and Doc for all recommending that, and Lance, and of course Bats over there. You guys are converting me slowly but surely. True Believers #1. Some Absolute Carnage tie-ins. Be interested to see how the Silver Surfer ties into Absolute Carnage, or I'm sure he will at some point. If Carnage is going after all of them, he's going to have to get the Surfer. So just a couple of different books. I actually have this book somewhere. I don't have the Silver Surfer books with Carnage. Another True Believers book. And anytime there's True Believer Spider-Man for $1, I'm going to pick it up. I mean, it's just... I can't not, for some reason. They found my weakness. But yeah, there's... and the free... Yeah, there's the 2 I got last week for True Believers for Absolute Carnage. So like I said, I'm gonna pick them up if they're for $1. So guys, tell me what you think of the pickups. There were a couple. I didn't pick up Immortal Hulk. I just realized that. So I'm bummed out about that. And Invaders. I'll probably make a stop back at the shop sometime here next few days. Try to pick those up, call them, and some, hey, sit those to the side for me, because Invaders is about the only good Captain America book out there right now, and Immortal Hulk has been outstanding. I can't not listen to my boy Just Pele on picking up Immortal Hulk. So, guys, tell me what you think down in the comments below. Appreciate you watching, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Help me level up in this game of YouTube. And that's all I got, guys. Real Comic Stacks out.